we get that clash of air masses that we commonly know as severe weather. Severe weather.
It can be terrifying to live in a world with people like that Electric Man. But what are normal people supposed to do? Stay in their houses and hide? Nonsense. You go out and do the best you can.
guys don't get paid enough for this!
What is that? Spider! Come quickly! Deep inside, you're just a scared kid, aren't you? Too bad you're not on the outside. This is what everyone fears? I will... Boom, shakalaka! You are just a little man. I will crush you. Today, you die. Come, SpiderMan. They say everyone's the hero of his own story. But come on, I'm the hero of this one. This is what everyone fears? He's a joke! It's like a disaster movie, but just for you. You know what you should do differently? Everything. lights out. Why can't they all be like that? If I don't end this standoff, people are gonna die. Quit fighting like that. I'm supposed to be the funny one.
I will make you bleed.
Oh no, I didn't! Oh yes, I did! Some days you just got it.
Today, you die.
Что?
There! Get him! You disgrace yourself. Come, Spider-Man. Let's see what you can do.
Oh, come on, don't cry.
You are just a little man. I will crush you. Today, you die. This is what everyone fears? He's a joke.
Come here.
I will make you bleed.
Hey, you'd be less nervous if you're naked. You know what? That's weird. Don't do that. Now I'm on to you. Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious. I almost feel like a bully.
Area residents credit SpiderMan with stopping a gun battle that threatened their lives.
It's a great way to fall on my tuchus. Come to Spidey.
I see him!
It's Spider-Man!
Stand by for location of an attempted automobile B&E.
This isn't personal, I just think you're...
Looking at me? You gotta wish you hadn't. Come on, show me what you got. That mask don't scare me.
Always feels good to take out the trash.
221S, residential, over.
Spider-Man showed once again that no crime is too small to escape his notice.
Ooh, pretty. What the heck was I aiming for? Oh, end of the line. If you want help, you don't have to fight me. I'll do whatever I can to cure you.
And turn me back into that wine you trust, Andre. I don't think so.
Listen, what you've done didn't just affect your body. It's twisted your mind. You have to let me...
Wrong. I don't have to let anyone do anything. That kills me. Always waiting for Daddy to come and hug me and make it all better. Well, he never did. But it doesn't matter now. I can make it better myself. Well, better for me, not so good for you. then I'll do it myself. Cure the disease, but keep the power!
It's the first time anyone's called me stable. I gotta admit, you've set the bar pretty low. I'm sorry for what happened to you, but I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone.
Oh, you say that like you have a choice! My father failed. Peter failed. You failed me. It's like I always said, you have to look out for yourself.
Your father failed you because he spent all his time trying to extend his life instead of living it. Don't make the same mistake, Harry. This is crazy. You're not helping anyone doing this. Not even yourself.
Right. I'm analyzing your red reading. Your bio reading is something you'd never have to do voluntarily. And that I won't be able to do when you're dead.
Look at you! You don't care who gets caught in the middle of your grudge match! These are people, Harry! People with lives, with families and friends who love them! Just because you didn't have that doesn't give you the right to take it from anyone else!
No one gives a damn about me! Why should I care about them? Not bad, but I could do better. Maybe I'll figure out how to give myself powers like yours. I'd be a much better Spider-Man than you ever were. And maybe some exceptions. Wait, I got Spider-Man!
That's enough! I know you're dying. I know you had it rough. But I'm not gonna let that hold me back anymore. I'm sorry, Harry.
No! You can't do this to me! I'm the Goblin! I'm strong! No one's ever gonna hurt me again!
Get butterflies when I fight the bad guys. Except for you. Less nervous if you picture me naked. You know what? That's weird. Don't do that.
If I go down, so are you. don't want to live like this.
That's never the answer. It's the easy way out. You think it's hard for you? There are people sick, dying all over the world, some with the same disease, who don't have your money or resources. Even if you don't want to keep fighting for yourself, you owe it to them. You're gonna answer for your mistakes, and do whatever you can to make up for them. The greatest man I ever knew, Tom.
All units, we're getting alarms from the Ravencroft Institute. Can anyone respond? Over. Dispatch, we got our hands full with the blackout and Oscorp. Cannot respond. Repeat, cannot respond.
I better get over there now.
All units, we're getting alarms from the Ravencroft Institute. Can anyone respond? Over. Dispatch, we got our hands full with the blackout and Oscorp. Cannot respond. Repeat, cannot respond.
I better get over there now.
There's a riot at Ravencroft. We don't have the manpower to handle it. All we could do is close the bridge, seal it off.
What about the people who work there?
We sent in some task force guys to evacuate. They're having a bad time. Any chance you can lend a hand?
On my way. This is a nightmare. How'd it get so bad so fast? It's like someone deliberately freed all the most dangerous inmates. This is worse than I ever imagined. Both the staff and the non-violent inmates are in a bad spot. I've got to get those people out. Deep inside, you're just a scared kid, aren't you? Too bad you're not on the outside. Oh, seismic blast. Is there anything you can make better? I might just have a future. I've got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot. You know what you should do differently? Everything. You're gonna love this. Well, I will. Honestly, that's an improvement on what you were wearing. Thank you. It got so bad, so fast. Glad to help.
SpiderMan!
Now get as far away from here as you can. They say everyone's the hero of his own story. But come on, I'm the hero of this one. To evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot. I still get butterflies when I fight the bad guys. That slow. I've got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot.
Please! Get this off me!
Thank you. I was so scared.
Head for the bridge. The police will get you out. Evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot. Now, isn't that more attractive? This isn't personal, I just think you're a jerk. Okay, maybe it is personal. Ionic webbing makes everything better. To evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot. less. Fool me once. Huh. Here's one for the highlight reel.
No more fancy stuff.
Ionic webbing. Sorry, it's just fun to say that.
I love getting paid to beat cunts like you.
Let's see this again in slow motion. Nothing a little ionic webbing can't fix.
This is gonna hurt. Bad.
I've got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot. Help! I'm trapped in here!
Spider-Man, you rock.
Don't thank me yet. You need to get to safety. You're just a scared kid, aren't you? Too bad you're not on the outside.
Spider-Man, help me!
Just a little scoot. Butterflies when I fight the bad guys. Except for you. Time, pal.
The view up here is great, especially when I bomb you.
Oh, come on! The world on a string. Rejected.
Spider-Man, help me!
Wait. Mencken, right? Work for Oscorp. I'll try not to hold that against you. What happened here?
It was Cassidy. We tried treating him with an experiment.
Don't! I know what you and Fisk were up to. Using these people as guinea pigs.
Okay, fine, but the danger's real. Cassidy changed into something horrible, deadly, and he wants to make more like him.
How do I stop Cassidy?
I'm not sure you can. You'd have to overwhelm the symbiote we injected him with. Stop it from functioning. Inflict too much damage for it to handle. Perhaps with fire, or intense vibrations. It's all theoretical. We planned further studies, but...
What did this nutball cocktail of yours do to him?
I don't fully understand it. But like everything else, the goal was to cure the Osborns. In this case, by creating organic, intelligent life forms, nanites, that rely on the body's survival for their own. Now listen to me. Any disease, any damage, they can recognize and heal, as well as protect and defend the host.
A symbiotic relationship. More? Cassidy's a loony psycho killer. When did he turn into a social butterfly?
He had an abusive father, absent mother. He was always jealous of other kids with loving, stable families.
So he's trying to create one?
Yes. Out of the most dangerous inmates at Ravencroft. He wants to build a family in his image.
I'll get you outside, which is more than you deserve. But then I have to go after Cassidy.
I agree. He's headed for the sub-basements, where the most damaged inmates are kept. Now, if he makes them into beings like him, no place will be safe. Oh. Okay, I'm fine from here. My car's outside.
Get to a hospital. Tell the police everything. Or after I'm done with Cassidy, I'll come looking for you. Heavy-duty security. Wonder what they had here. I get the feeling something seriously wrong was going on here.
dispatch any friendlies in my area?
If you want me to surrender, raise your hand. No? Fine. Come on, you're not taking this seriously. Or are you really that slow?
I'm gonna beat you senseless. Perfectly legal. You're not fighting purse snatchers now.
I'd explain how ionic webbing works, but does anybody really care?
Police brutality? You don't know the meaning of the words.
Now isn't that more attractive? Doggy on a leash. Boom shakalaka. That water's got a live current in it. Gotta stay on high ground. Inside, you're just a scared kid, aren't you? Too bad you're not on the outside.
You're just some skinny kid. You're going down hard, pal.
And the judges give Spidey a perfect score! Okay, the judges are just in my head, but still. Electrical equipment, burn marks. I bet this is where they held Max Dillon. I get the feeling there's something behind that wreckage. Seriously, I don't think there's much demand for barbecued spider. that water, or I'm gonna get one heck of a jolt. Just what I always wanted. The Venom Project? Huh, great. Why is it never the Puppy Project or the Chocolate Project? Gotta stop Cassidy before he makes things even worse.
You're trapped in my web, little spider. Don't fear the darkness. Let it in. Then you'll be like me. I've become my true self, Spider-Man. And you can too. I'll show you how. I know what it's like to be part of something bigger. You'll find out soon. Soon there'll be two kinds of people.
What on earth is that? Actually, it doesn't look like anything from Earth. I've never seen anything so horrible in my life.
I have a growing family, Spider-Man. So many mouths to feed. I think I'll feed them you.
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
My friend is hungry. It wants a nice fat spider to munch on. Rejected my gift, but I have another one for you. Death. All the voices in my head agree. You have to die.
Gotta stop Cassidy before he makes things even worse. I prefer to give you individual attention, but I'm really busy. Cassidy! That's as far as you go! One of you is already too many.
I'm not Cletus Cassidy. Not anymore. I'm my true self now. I'm Carnage!
I call this the seismic blast. Lights out. Hey, you'd be less nervous if you're naked. You know what? That's weird. Don't do that.
Poor little spider. You're just not ready to see the truth, are you?
I didn't web up your mouth because I don't want you to suffocate, but you're starting to talk me out of it.
See, you think you're joking. But I know what you won't admit to yourself. When I killed those criminals, you were happy. You were grateful to me, weren't you?
No,
It's not too late to understand. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
You say you're searching for answers in death, but what were you trying to do when I stopped you? Make others like you? A family?
So we can spread the message, the truth, that chaos and death are the only—
Wrong. You're trying to create a family because you never had one. You weren't looking for death, Cletus. You wanted the life you never had. Now who's not seeing the truth? You said you killed to understand death. What are you trying to understand?
The meaning, the truth, the secrets it reveals about all of us that we're afraid to see.
I can tell you that. Death is a part of life. It happens. Sometimes for a reason, sometimes for no reason. You're wasting your time looking for some cosmic answer in death. Life is where you find meaning. And buddy, you've wasted yours. What makes you think I'm anything like you?
You wanted to do what I did. End those criminals forever.
That's true. I didn't want to admit it, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel that way.
I knew it.
But that's human. Anger, wanting revenge. It's not wrong to feel emotions like that. It's wrong to act on them.
Here's the real difference between us, Spider-Man. I'm at peace with who I am.
You shouldn't be.
And you should? Then why aren't you?
Sorry, Cletus. I just figured out talking to a psycho killer isn't gonna give me the answers I'm after.
I know what will. Death.
On the floor. Hey, you'd be less nervous if you picture me naked. You know what? That's weird. Do that.
Oh, it's gonna get a lot bloodier than that. Chaos
anything you can't make better? In slow motion! You know what you do differently?
Why are you fighting? We're so alike. Practically family already. Admit it. What I did to criminals is what you want to do. I can help you get there. Be free. Like me.
You're wrong. Nothing like you. The whole reason I'm here, the whole reason I do this is to stop people like you. Every second. Come on, you're not taking this seriously. Or are you really that slow? No way. Deep inside, you're just a scared kid, aren't you? I'd prefer to give you individual attention, but I'm really busy. Oh, come on, don't cry. I can try to humiliate you less. I call this the seismic blast. You can call it lights out. Quit fighting like that. I'm supposed to be the fun.
No. Don't want to be alone again. Please just let me die.
That's not the answer, Cletus. None of us are gonna find any answers here.
What's the matter, Peter? You look like you lost your last friend. Hey, but I know for a fact you've still got at least one.
It's Uncle Ben. I miss him so much. I just feel lost without him. He raised me. I loved him. And he died because he was looking for me. I'm not sure how to live with that.
Let me ask you something, Pilgrim. Your Uncle Ben, He was one of the best people I ever knew. Everyone loved him. He had an amazing life, right? So, why do you want to make it all about how it ended? What counts isn't how he died, Peter. What matters is really the way he lived. I want you to make his life mean something. I want you to be the man he raised you to be. The man that he was so proud of when he saw what you were growing into.
He told you that?
All the time. Your uncle knew what a tough place the world could be. He knew that it needs heroes. And hey, take it from me, you are one of those heroes. So what do you say? Are you gonna go out there and prove it? I want you to do it for Uncle Ben, and for me.
Yeah. Yes, Stan. I will. I miss Uncle Ben. I'll always miss him. But I don't have to replace him, because he already gave me everything I needed. Now it's up to me to honor his memory by using what he gave me, in a way that'll make him proud.
Nuff said. Nuff said.
Oh, you can rely on me, Mr. Mayor. I consider it my honor to provide any help I can. What happened to young Osborn is tragic, but never fear. I'll continue to finance the task force myself. And, at the risk of seeming overconfident, I promise you, with the criminal organizations that plagued our city crushed, the crime rate will go down to a manageable level. Yeah, goodbye. There you are. Come in, my friend. Come in. I couldn't have done this without you. Chameleon.
What happens now?
Now, the real work begins.
Can't ever forget why I'm here. To help people. Gramercy's got a lot of UN personnel. Always potential kidnapping targets. Busted.
Mencken to all agents. I have lost contact with the men watching Harry Osborn and am receiving reports of alarms at Oscorp. Notify the police immediately. Also, forward them whatever data we have concerning Mr. Osborn's deteriorating state of mind. I believe he is a danger to himself and others. We have done all we can to protect him. We must now think of the bigger picture. The survival of Oscorp itself. Mencken to all agents.
slinging fail? Couldn't ask for a best sooner or later. Guys like this always make a mistake. Oh yeah! I can check that one off my list.